Race and ethnicity is not only physical, but it helps how we see and understand the world. TV today plays a big part in shaping how we think and enact race in our everyday lives.
In the United States and other Western contexts, whites have been historically associated with superiority and privilege. People of color have been historically associated with inferiority and labeled as the other in society. We have made progress in this respect, but inequality and injustice still remain, and television is a key part in this persistence. Oh, hi there. Television creates meaning about race and ethnicity and plays an important role in shaping the way we understand race and ethnicity as part of our identity, our history, our social institutions, and our everyday lives. Often used interchangeably, race is a way of classifying individuals and groups on the basis of physical characteristics, particularly one's skin color. Ethnicity delineates one's place of origin or nationality, one's cultural background or ancestry, one's language, and by extension, one's belief system.
In America today, we have the culture of whitewashing our television. On TV today, white actors and actresses dominate the screen. White has been seen as the default race in American television, and it is shown in movies and books. This culture of whitewashing in American media has been shown in the recent Shea Moisture commercial.
People would throw stuff in my hair, and then I'd just be walking and there'd be little paper balls in my hair. I hated it because it's oh, I have this, and people make fun of me for it.
It was lots of days staring in the mirror I don't know what to do with it.
I just didn't feel like I was supposed to be a redhead. I dyed my hair blonde for 7 years of my life, platinum blonde.
I didn't really embrace my natural hair. But then, as I got older, I learned how to do it, and I learned how to love it. Shea Moisture, holy grail right here.
It just gives us all the results that we need. It's kind of that go-to product.
I think a good hair day is the best kind of day. I feel like I have conquered the world.
I love my hair. I love the volume. I love the curl. I love the texture. I love everything about it. Everything about it.
Everybody
gets love.
This advertisement clearly demonstrates the white stigma as the dominant race. Throughout the whole video, the natural hair of the white women both overshadow the natural look of the black woman due to the fact that they get significantly more screen time. And also, there's only one black woman featured in the whole video.
Yeah, and from a company that focuses on developing products that's healthy for African American hair, which right now there really isn't many, it's very disappointing that they would have a video where there was only one African American woman featured, and that one African American woman, her hair is relatively on the easier spectrum to do out of the different hair textures of African American women. There's so many different hair textures out there in general. There's Jewish women that have naturally curly hair, Hispanic women, there's Asian hair, there's Indian hair. And from a company that focuses on including people of different hair types, they really only included white people hair types.
What are your initial thoughts on this video?
The girl at the beginning kind of reminds me of my sister because my sister has the same texture of hair.
I was confused about why they were advertising hair products when their hair looked fine in the first place.
Shea Moisture was created by Sophia Tucker, grandmother of the current CEOs. She began selling the product at a village market in Sierra Leone in 1912, and she sold it as Shea Butter, African black soap. The company was founded by her grandchildren, Naima Tubman and Richelieu Dennis, who were refugees in the United States and began selling the product in Harlem. The company has catered to providing hair care products for African Americans' naturally curly and coily hair. Although this product is primarily focused towards African American females, there is a disparity in this video as all but one of the females that are featured in this video are white. This theme of limited screen time is seen throughout the media. Even more disturbing is that with this limited amount of screen time, African American women are negatively portrayed. In a study conducted by Essence, researchers interviewed Black women and found that negative imagery was twice as more likely to be seen as positive imagery. And this is supported by the statistics that 85% of Black women reported that they saw regular interpretations of themselves as baby mamas, while 41% say that they saw representations of real beauty.
What impact do you think this video will have on somebody of African American descent?
Yeah, it sucks that something that was made for us and marketed for us is now being marketed toward white people, where there are 4 white people in that, or white girls in that video, and only 1 Black girl. So I think more diversity as far as on the African American side would definitely be needed.
I think for someone who doesn't really know about the history of the product, they wouldn't really notice any difference with that commercial. However, someone who did know the history of the product might find that a little off-putting, and perhaps including more diversity in the commercial would be more appealing to more consumers.
Growing up, I come from a mixed family. My mother's Indian and my dad is African American. And my mom, she would perm my hair in order to make it easier for her to do. However, when I turned 13, I decided that I would like to go natural, and I used products like Shea Moisture in order to learn how to control my hair. As seen in the Shea Moisture commercial, television has a culture of whitewashing. The way that this can be fixed is by having more diversity and inclusivity throughout media and television today.